There are only about 1,850 pandas left in the wild in China, and they face significant threats due to human development and climate change. As bamboo forests disappear, pandas lose their homes and food resources. So, we need to do everything we can to protect these adorable creatures and their habitat.
There are only 20 countries in the world which have pandas outside of China. So Qatar is actually one of the happy few. The story goes that actually the father Emir was the one that went to China to make sure that we could get pandas here in Qatar.
Let's meet Cece. She'll tell us more about our pandas.
Hi, my name is Cece Koo. I'm the panda curator here at the Khor Panda House. We have two giant pandas here at the Panda House. Suhail is a male who is 4 years old and weighs about 130 kilograms. The female, Thuraya, who is 3 years old, weighs about 83. So size, you can tell the difference between the two. And usually, Thuraya likes to climb up on a tree, so you will see her up high. And most probably, Suhail will be eating when you get here.
If there's one animal that truly lives up to the saying, "You are what you eat," it's the giant panda. These cuddly bears revolve their entire lives around bamboo. They munch and crunch on it for more than half the day and can eat up to 40 pounds of it daily. That's like gobbling up 160 cheeseburgers in one day. Now, let's get serious for a moment.
The challenges to take care of the giant pandas in captivity mostly would be bamboo. Some of the zoos, because of their location in the country, they are able to grow their own bamboo in the zoo environment. In China, of course, there's tons of bamboo out in the wild. But in some countries, let's say here in Qatar, because of the weather, it's quite difficult to grow our own bamboo. So we have to ship it from overseas. And the logistics sometimes can be challenged. And because daily we provide each panda 40 to 50 kilograms of bamboo, so each day we're going through about 100. So because of the amount we're going through and because of the logistic to get bamboo, so that will be the only challenge.
The Panda House wasn't constructed immediately, of course. It took a while. There was a lot of thinking that was involved. So this building has got 3 stars on the GSAS, which is the Global Sustainability Assessment System, which means that it was constructed with the highest possible advantages for sustainability, for heat control, for rainwater control and things like that. And this way we are extremely proud that we can keep pandas in a sustainable way in Qatar.
In order to know our pandas are happy or not, first, are they sleeping well? That means they are happy in their belly. That's why they're sleeping. And we provide enrichment to stimulate their physical and mental health. So physical health, some of the enrichment that they have to maybe stand up to interact with. Mental ones would more like the puzzle feeder. So they have to find a way to get the food out of the puzzle feeder or other items out of the puzzle feeder. So this is a very fun time for panda keeper to observe how the animals will interact. Some of the stimulation is more like scent as well. We will put different scent in them. When visitor comes, this is the fun time for them to watch them interact too.
And boy, do they know how to put on a show. Get ready to be charmed by their playful antics as they munch on bamboo, take naps, and just be the cutest things you've ever seen. But wait, there's more.
So the research we are already currently doing is like a reproductive research. So basically we are collecting urine samples of the female and the male to see how their hormone cycles go. One research that we also want to set up right now is a research with Qatar Foundation, where we want to do like some kind of artificial intelligence, like basically put some formulas in the cameras so that we can predict panda behaviors, that we can predict when they will have a cycle and things like that, which will help us immensely with the daily management of the pandas. And then in the future, of course, as time develops, because the pandas will be here for a very long time, we will see where there is a necessity to do research, so that not only we can do research for the pandas in our care, but also for pandas in the wild.
When we come in the morning, of course, we will check our giant pandas to see how they did throughout the night. and then we'll set up their breakfast so they can have their breakfast in their garden and be close to public. And then we'll start our cleaning. And during cleaning, we do our observation as well, how they ate overnight, if there's any abnormal feces that we observe. And throughout the day, basically, we're feeding and do a lot of observation. Another part is giving them enrichment. So this is the fun part of our day, because we observe how our pandas interact with the enrichment we put out. And sometimes we cannot really predict how they interact with the enrichment. And sometimes it's very fun to see how they think of a way to play with the enrichment.
The pandas are kept separately because in nature, pandas are considered solitary animals. Not only pandas, but all bears are solitary, which means that they completely live alone. So they will come across each other, which is normal in nature. So this is why they have here like signs where they can see each other, they can smell each other, they can hear each other, that they would have in nature, but they would never come together except during the breeding season. And the breeding season for a panda only lasts 12 hours. So basically for all the rest of the year, these pandas will be separate, and only these 12 hours they will be together. And so this is why we constructed it as natural as possible, so that the pandas here can live a solitary life, but still hear, see, and smell each other.
The time pandas spend eating is very different in captive and compared to in the wild. Because in the wild, they have to move around bamboo forests to find their food, like their favorite bamboo, because they're very picky. They know what's best part of the bamboo, so they will pick different kind of bamboo and different parts of the bamboo throughout the season. Of course, in captive, we, as a keeper, we do that for them. So they don't need to spend time, go around and find their food, but they can have it in their environment. So they sleep about 16 hours a day, and they spend time to eat, I would say, around 5 to 6 hours. So although I said they sleep 16 hours a day, they don't sleep through the night like we do. So through the day, they sleep and eat and sleep and eat. So that's how they have that 24 hours.
The indoor bedrooms are mainly built for the female, because when she has babies, I don't say if, when she has babies, because we really hope that they will have babies, then she can take her baby already outside in the bedroom before the baby goes in the outside enclosure. So this way we can show the baby to the public in a much quicker time span than we could do if we would only have an outside enclosure.
Entering the Panda House Park, you'll be transported to a magical world where natures and animals collide. The Panda House Park gardens are like something straight out of a fairy tale, with vibrant blooms and luscious foliage that will make you feel like you're in a secret garden. After getting your panda fix, check out the Panda House Cafe, where you can indulge in some tasty treats while soaking up the gorgeous scenery. And don't forget to stop by the Panda House gift shop, where you'll find all sorts of adorable panda-themed souvenirs to take home with you. And if that's not enough, there's plenty of other attractions to keep you entertained. Take a stroll through the forest trail, snap some selfies with the mini panda sculptures. At Khor Panda House, everyone is welcome, with services available for those with disabilities. So what are you waiting for? Follow the signs for the main road and get ready for the adventure of a lifetime.